everyone, my name is NAJIHAH, BINTI FAHMI IZRIQ. I am from section 5 of the ENW3123 academic writing course taught by Mr. Muhammad Shafiq bin Zulkifli. A little about myself, I am passionate about environmental issues and sustainability, especially how technology can help reduce pollution and improve public health. This interest inspired me to choose a topic that connects both science and social awareness. The title of my essay is The Environmental and Public Health Impacts of Transitioning from Petrol Vehicles to Electric Vehicles (EVs). I chose this topic because air pollution, especially in cities, has become one of the biggest challenges for both our environment and our health. I often see news about increased asthma cases, traffic smoke, and climate problems caused by petrol and diesel vehicles. I wanted to understand more deeply how electric vehicle could make a real difference, not just to reduce emissions, but also to protect people's health in the long term. Through my research, I learned that carbon monoxide (CO) from petrol cars is extremely harmful. It binds with hemoglobin in our blood more easily than oxygen, meaning less oxygen reaches vital organs like our heart and our brain. Prolonged exposure can cause fatigue, dizziness, and even life-threatening conditions. That made me realize how serious everyday vehicle pollution is, even though we cannot see it. On the other hand, electric vehicles produce zero tailpipe emissions, which can significantly improve air quality in crowded cities. But my essay also found that EVs only help the environment if the electricity that charges them come from a renewable energy. So, it's not just about replacing car, it's about transforming how energy is generated and used. In summary, my essay argues that the transitioning to electric vehicles is essential, but it must go hand in hand with renewable energy investment and strong government policies. Throughout this academic writing course, I've learned many important skills that help me organize and express my ideas more effectively. The first skill I improved is my essay structure. Before this course, I often struggled with organizing my idea, but now I understand the importance of the 5 paragraph essay format consisting of an introduction, 3 body paragraph, and a conclusion. This structure make my writing more logical and reader friendly. And then I also learned how to write strong topic sentences and develop supporting details. For example, in my first body paragraph, my topic sentence introduced the health risk of carbon monoxide, and then I supported it with research evidence and examples from credible sources. This helps make my essay flow smoothly and sound more professional. Another valuable lesson is the proper use of APS7 referencing. At first, I found it quite challenging to format my citation correctly, especially for online sources and journal articles. But through practice, I learned how to cite sources both in text and in the reference list accurately. Now I know how to avoid plagiarism and give credit to the original author, an important academic skill for university and beyond. Additionally, the course helped me balance AI assistant and originality. The rule that limits AI use to 30% really taught me to rely on my own critical thinking. Instead of just copying ideas, I learned to analyze sources, summarize information in my own word, and build arguments by supported data. Finally, I discover how to make my writing sounds more academic using formal vocabulary, clear transition, and objective tone. These are skills that will definitely help me in the future subjects and professional writing. Like many students, I faced a few challenges during this assignment. The first challenge was finding credible sources. There are so many articles online, but not all of them are reliable. Some blogs sounded convincing, but were not academic. I had to carefully check the author, publication date, and references before using any source. I learned to rely on official websites, journals, and reports such as byev.my, EDF, UNC, TAT, and MIDA, which provide verified and up-to-date information. Another major challenge was time management. It took me a while to gather data, draft the outline, and then write the full essay within 1,200 word limit. I often exceeded the limit at first, so I had to practice summarizing long explanation into concise idea. And I also found it difficult to maintain originality while respecting the 25% plagiarism and 30% AI limit. It taught me to use paraphrasing skills and to think critically instead of relying too much on digital tools. Finally, writer block was another challenge. I stared at my screen without knowing how to connect my ideas. What helped me was returning to my outline, which gave me a clear direction and made my writing process much easier. That is when I truly appreciated the importance of planning before writing. These challenges were frustrating at first, but they made me more disciplined, resourceful, and confident as a writer. Lastly, in conclusion, working on this essay and this presentation has been a great learning journey. I not only gained deeper understanding about the environmental and health impact of petrol and electric vehicles, but I also became more skilled in academic writing technique, from structuring arguments to citing credible sources. This course has shown me that writing is not just about language, it's about thinking critically, researching responsibly, and communicating ideas clearly. I now feel more prepared to write formal essays and research paper in the future semester. Thank you so much for listening, and that concludes my presentation. Thank you.